My friends all called me crazy for wanting to come to Universal Studios on Christmas Eve. They said, "Are you nuts? It's gonna be a madhouse there." Then they followed that up with, "Is it necessary?" To which I responded,
Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? Probably not.
"Let's go see what Universal Studios looks like on Christmas Eve." It's funny because getting in seemed just about as easy as it usually is here. I parked almost at the top floor of the ET lot, and most of the lot was full. So I expect there to be a lot of people here. I'm seeing a lot of people here, and the emptiness of the front gate goes to tell me that everybody's probably already here. So I'm making my fashionable late entrance as usual. Now I'm gonna go meet all my friends.
I don't have friends.
At the Jubilation, business as usual. There was nothing real special. There's not a lot of who's walking around meeting people. Oh, there's a line to meet Max already. I haven't seen a line that long to meet Max all year. Grinch is already at an hour, and then Cindy Lou, who is over there meeting guests as well. But business as usual here. But still, this is a great environment to be in.
I'm all goosed up for Christmas now.
They're gonna move this to the studio tour after this, right? Put it next to the Fast and Furious car. I bet this could outdo Dom Toretto's car easily.
Wait, how about we settle this on the blacktop, huh?
It's got the power of wonder. That's W stands for WAS. And in case you were curious, yes, that is in fact a real go-kart. It does go. It's got a gas pedal and everything. Even though it smells nice, doesn't mean it won't rip down the street. I can give you guys 3 guesses, but you only need 1 about where the biggest crowd of this park is going to be. That's right, the wonderful wizarding world of Arioa.
You're saying it weird.
It's funny, for some reason, this is the only place that it decided to rain. The ground is all wet over here. When I got here, it was super foggy, and then I got into the front gates, and then it was sunny, and now it's starting to be overcast again. I don't know. The weather can't figure itself out, but yeah, the ground is all wet over here, but only over here. Maybe we got some snow melt on Hogwarts. I don't know. But yeah, it's funny, as crowded as it is in this land, it's a testament to how efficient these rides can operate, because the Flight of Hippogriff is only 25 minutes, and then Forbidden Journey is 35. And those lines are pretty long. So to get in and out of there on an average of about 30 minutes, that's pretty stinking good. I've always commended Universal on the efficiency on their ride ops. They've always been pretty good at that. But now it's time for me to efficiently get the heck out of this crowded old town and head to another town that's probably super crowded. Springfield, not that bad. A lot of people just kind of coming and going. Crescent Land ride 50 minutes. That's about normal. 50 to 70 for that ride. If it's anything less, it's an opportunity for you to jump on it real quick. But yeah, it looks like a lot of people heading down to the lower lot. This is crazy. The studio tour is only 5 minutes. I don't know how much I believe that. That means that they've got 4 or 5 trams running at full throttle.
Let's go full throttle.
And that would be amazing to me. I mean, look, park probably planned for it to be super crowded today, so they're probably running at full speed here, right? I mean, that's the only smart thing. Not going to do the tram tour today, though.
As tempting as that might seem.
I think for now, though, it's time to go to the lower lot. Okay, the little Hillside project, the Hillside Mystery Project, that we're getting more and more certain that it's going to be the new location for the studio tour. They have pretty much, I'm pretty sure that they have finished cutting back the tree line as high as they're going to go. It looks like they've kind of pretty much got this little pathway that they're going to run. They've got everything, all the roots and everything, this whole area now is just bald.
Is that a technical term?
They still have the little white balls along the border of the top. I'm not really sure what that means. Now, I don't know if after this is done, if they start with the escalator up at the top and fork the escalator out, or if they don't put an extra escalator on at all and they just make you maybe flip a U-turn at the bottom of the escalators that they have now. Are they going to remove that little building next to the Mummy ride and use that whole? I don't really know what that building is used for. It doesn't look like it's connected to the Mummy ride, but it could be. I don't know these things. In my experience, a lot of the machinery and stuff for the Mummy ride is around the other side over by Transformers. But could this also be a pathway? I mean, this could also still be a walkway to get there. I don't know, but this is what it looks like now.
So here we are.
Looks like a party going on down here. Let's go see if we can find the guest of honor. Oh, they're letting dinosaurs just wander around outside again. It's very irresponsible, but it's playing games with the girls.
Take a vocal command?
Oh my. She got all
Tripped out.
I love this so much. This is so cool. You don't see this anywhere else, man. They've been doing this for such a long time. They got it down to a science. Such a rad little meet and greet.
If you love him so much, why don't you marry him?
So I know it's cold and it's dreary outside. It's Christmas Eve after all. But seeing Juliet out there got me inspired. And look, Jurassic World, it's only a 10-minute wait. When in Rome.
Yes. Please go on.
You get it. That wait time was also a lie because I walked right onto this thing. 2 minutes maybe, tops. No, we're not in Rome anymore. People don't realize it's a covered ride too. You don't even get that wet, it doesn't splash or anything. Oh my! I think that's Andrea's favorite dinosaur because it eats sharks and she hates sharks. Oh. Security breach! Doesn't get much nicer than that. And baby Stega! Stega! It's starting to rain. Perfect timing. Look, the tail works. Last time the tail worked. I love that part. It's like the kids during Christmas in their stockings. Anybody remember the old car that used to fall from here? That was a cool part.
In the meantime,
The Indominus ate the whole thing. We're safe though. We got a T-Rex. Nope, that's the Indominus. Oh, we got a screamy bunch on board today, people.
Set these animals off.
Probably shouldn't move then. And splashdown. Yes. The welcome wagon. Oh!
In the face!
Oh my! Oh, there's Dilophosaur everywhere. Guess he's not making an appearance on Christmas Eve. Here he comes, flying out. Extra roar, T-Rex. All right, it's time to check out the party down here on the lower level. There's plenty of people. Let's see what's happening, because they obviously weren't going on Jurassic Park. Maybe they're doing Transformers. Oh, Mummy's 30 minutes. Yeah, maybe it's spread out all over the place. Christmas cheer. Oh, well, it's pretty obvious people are here to meet Megatron, because when you show up and Megatron's doing a meet and greet, you got to do Megatron. He's like the coolest meet and greet in the whole park.
Doesn't go viral for no reason.
Come on down, Bumblebee girl. You're on the top of my list. Obliterate them all, Decepticons. Let it be a violent night.
Well, it's definitely not Transformers, because they're temporarily closed. So I guess we go next door, venture our way into Super Nintendo World. It's actually pretty wide open here once you get past the selfie gauntlet in the front entrance there. And there's also a meet and greet with Toad right now. Mario and Luigi coming up at 12:30 and then Peach at 12. So they're scattering the meet and greets pretty good. They usually do that. It's usually about a half hour away from each other just to kind of keep the crowds moving separate. Tulsa Cafe surprisingly still hasn't filled up their wait list yet, so you can still get food here in the middle of the day. That's not too bad. Bowser's Challenge, 15 minutes, not too bad. It's actually not bad down here right now. I think a lot of it has to do with it being cloudy, and I'm not super grumpy because the sun's not beating down on me. That's probably why I feel great. I feel great. How sick is it going to be to see Fast and Furious ride towering, like roaring on the other side of Jurassic World coming out of Super Nintendo World? So sick. The cloud cover is almost making it dark enough to where we can enjoy these lights overhead the Paris metro area. Not quite, but close. I prefer this over the sun. Have I made that abundantly clear yet?
I get it!
I still actually want to see like some kids running around in here in the dead of winter. I think that would be funny. I like the sound of it. It smells like summer, but it is way too cold to be splashing around in there. You got to be super duper silly for that. All right, y'all, it's time for Hollywood Drift Watch.
Panda watch.
2024. The building scrim's starting to come down a little bit. That brickwork's starting to come around. It looks like they've got it running almost all the way across. There's a lot of work going on inside when I was walking by the other side of it. We're starting to see track finally come up in the middle section here. There's our first little piece of it right there. So, and it's gonna, I don't know what it's gonna do. It's gonna turn all the way across here. I'm not really sure where that's gonna connect. I'm assuming this little spot all across here, right? And it's gonna run around that way or something. I don't know. But then they also got, they're building something underneath that little room that they had, that little house that they have building next to the show building. I'm not sure what that is, but they're putting a lot of effort into it. They're reinforcing the ground. There's a lot of concrete being laid. So whatever it is, it's probably, I'm assuming electrical, mechanical. I don't know. They still, it's funny, every time I come, I'm like,
Oh, they're almost done laying these supports beams.
Is that what I sound like when I talk?
no, they still seem like they got a lot more to do, especially all along that little stretch run there toward the end, the middle there where you did the turnaround. They're dedicating a lot of time and effort into that spot down there. So I'm assuming that, I don't know if they're going to be, I'm not going to say they're running behind schedule because, look, they've got over a year to get this done. So, like JB said, overperform under promise, right? That's the goal. So they've given themselves plenty of leeway. But there's a lot of work being done down in that little spot now. And it's also it's starting to get to the part of the year where it's probably going to start slowing down because of weather. I mean, it's been foggy here all day. It's only a matter of time before the rain's going to stop them. It usually rains a lot here in like February, March, April. So those 3 months might be, maybe they're trying to get ahead of schedule so that part of the year doesn't slow them down at all. And then when May comes, they can bring May flowers. But anyway, this is what it looks like right now, and it looks nice.
I'm kind of the guy that says noise.
Let's head into the land of illumination. There's a lot of meet and greets going on today, but I've noticed that around the whole park, there's not a lot of just like loose characters running around. Beetlejuice, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein. Maybe that's where they're cutting hours today in some of those characters. Or maybe because they know that those characters will kind of bog down and choke down and congest certain areas, so they're trying to keep all areas clear because they know that there's a lot of people here.
I'm literally grasping at straws!
I don't know. I'm just coming up with stuff now. The question though, it's like empty over here. So are the doorbells working? Yeah, they're working.
I'm not home.
Drew's not home though, so.
Yeah, I don't know how many people know that, but you can actually walk along here along the side of Despicable Me and ring all the doorbells. All the doorbells are live, so you can ring them and get little silly answers and stuff. Oh man, we got here just in time for the Hoovy Doo-Wops. Grinch isn't very happy about it though. He's kind of upset he's going home. Well, some more of the Who's are out here meeting and greeting now. There's some stray characters. That's good. All right, when I was leaving, it's getting all musical now. So as I was leaving the park, it of course started to rain. So I guess we're going to test out that theory about whether they're going to be ahead of schedule or not, because the rain has officially begun in 2024-25's winter season. There's still plenty of people coming to the park though. That's not stopping anybody from enjoying their time at Universal. And hey, I was already wet because of Jurassic Park, so didn't bother me none. Anyway, I get to go home and enjoy Christmas Eve with the family. I hope you get to do the same. Have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and until I see you up on the mountain, here at the studios, or out at the farm, we'll catch y'all on the flippity flop.